What's up, guys? Ketter at the cabin here. Happy holidays. Welcome to my little fly shop here. Got a little tie-in station and a little place to rig up rods, tie on some new flies, do whatever you need to do. But tomorrow's a huge day because in Minnesota, the catch and release season opens up on the stream. So I can now go out and do some fly fishing, catch and release, which is totally fine. I rarely ever keep trout. So I'm super excited to get ready and go out. I haven't been out since October 15th-ish, right in that range, kind of when things cool down in Minnesota, Wisconsin. The season ends because the trout are spawning, and we don't want to, disrupt that. So it's time to get back on the water. Winter trout fishing, not something I do a ton of. I've done it a couple times, never really had much luck, but excited to get into it this year because I am taking the next leap in my fly fishing adventures. I feel like I'm ready to dial in on winter fishing. A couple things about that though. You got to play the weather. You don't just get to go out every day like you do in the spring, fall, summertime, get off work, go fishing. It's fun. Winter's different. It gets dark by 5 o'clock, so that's a huge factor. B, it could be raining, it could be snowing, it could be foggy, it could be a blizzard. So you got to go when the weather lets you go, basically. So problem is tomorrow it is going to be a high of 22 degrees with 24-mile-per-hour winds, making the temperature feel like 2 to 9 degrees. That's not optimal for fly fishing at all. From what I've read and understand, that kind of 25 to 30 degree range is kind of when the trout are going to bite in the wintertime. We're not going to hit that tomorrow, and then with that wind, it almost makes it impossible to cast a fly. But I think I'm still going to go, so why not? I can at least go out and maybe cook up some noodles or something on the river and have a little snack and try to wet a line. So I'm going to get ready. Today is the day before January 1st. Happy New Year's Eve. So yeah, it's time to get ready to go. Since I last fished, I do have a lot of new cool stuff. Got a new streamer box. This is super cool. I got really into streamer fishing last year, and I wanted to organize them better. Got my real big ones here, big presentation, some mouse, some bunny leeches, and then here are some of just my go-tos, a lot of woolly buggers, muddler minnows, anything like that. And then over here I just kind of got some poppers and stuff for when I'm doing a little pan fishing. Got the Drunken Disorderly sitting right there. Thing's pretty cool as well. But yeah, I just wanted to organize my streamers a little better. So I got myself a streamer box, just off Amazon. No biggie. So yeah, that's fun. Got that all rigged up and ready to go. And then we also did go ahead and get a new pack. Really into this. Fish Pond. Great brand. Great quality stuff here. Got all my stuff in there. Just love how you can have all these accessories. Got your tippet hanging here. On the chest pack, I can have my proof ball chilling. Some snippers. Just really nice because it's just right there and you're ready to start fishing. I was able to get my flies in here, what I needed to. Obviously can't get the streamer box in there, which is perfectly okay. But we did get our nymph and small dries in here, and we got our big flies, or bugs, you could call them. Let me show you here one second. Aha! So this I had to do a little organizing on, but we are back for the most part with our nymphs and small dry flies. Yes, it is beautiful. Take a look. Look at those midges. We'll be using a lot of midges in the winter time because that's just what you do, they say. Midges, scuds, and then I have my very favorite blue wing olives just hanging out over here as well, because that is my go-to fly. Got them up top here. Got a lot of them. They'll be ready to rock. And then on that other side, just your squirmy worms, some eggs. Probably be using a lot of this as well. in the winter time. That's my big go-to box. And then I was able to kind of do a little organizing. We got a bug box, hoppers, and large dry flies, and large nymphs. A lot of stone flies in there. Just some big nasty stuff. But yeah, can't wait to get back into the hopper game, because we all love to hopper fish, especially with the chubby. So yeah, we are organized there. That's it for the flies. And then I was lucky enough this year to also get a new fly rod, TFO. This is, whoa, a little 7-footer. I know some people might be like, you don't need a 7-footer, because a 9-foot works just fine. I don't have room to move around in here, guys. But yeah, nice little 7-foot 4-weight NXT on the reel. I'm strictly using this for tossing small dries. Yeah, it's already rigged up with my favorite BWO. So yeah, I'm excited to try this. I probably won't be using this much in the winter. This is more going to be for when I get into the spring season and I'm just throwing those small little dries. So yeah, that's rigged up. I got to get my other TFO rigged up. That's my 9-foot 5-weight. That's my go-to, my everyday rod. And what we're going to do with that, probably record that as well. I'm going to rig it up with it's a 9-foot 5-weight with 4X leader and 4X tippet. So it's enough. It's all I ever really need around here in the driftless. And then I'm going to put a big nymph on it. And then I'm going to drop a little midge on it. And then I'll float that all under an indicator. The point behind this is just, stuff that I've learned and read and stuff. So I'm not going to use split shot to get the midge down. I'm going to use a big fat nymph to get it down. So really it's an attractor nymph, but they might hit it too. But the whole point of that big nymph is to get that midge down to the strike zone. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to put on probably a big prince nymph and then a zebra midge and then an indicator. And that's how we're going to go fishing tomorrow, if we're lucky enough to get a line out there. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys a little haul here that we got for Christmas. Show you around the shop just a little bit. Hope you like it. We got the fly tying station as well. Nothing too crazy. Still working on that. And yeah, we'll do some filming tomorrow while we're out on the river. I plan to do some good lunch. But again, it's all depending on the weather. So thanks for watching, guys. And I'll definitely be taking some filming with me tomorrow, and hopefully maybe catch a fish for y'all to see. Alright guys, so let's talk about it. Winter fly fishing. It is a completely different game from spring, fall, and summer. A, there's not a lot of hatches going on. B, it's cold out. C, the trout don't want to move. They don't want to spend a lot of energy to get the food. So it's a completely different game than what you're used to. Doesn't mean it's not good fishing. So a couple things to go over that are going to be crucial to you catching fish in the wintertime, or crucial to me catching fish in the wintertime, is stuff that I'm going to be doing to better my fly fishing in the wintertime. So a little background on the trout in the wintertime. They're going to be in deep, slow-moving pools. You're going to want to find those areas. Spring, fall, summer, yes, you're going to see some good ripples, fast-moving water. You're going to look at that. You're going to be like, that's trouty. There's trout in there. Boom, cast in there. You're probably going to get some hits. That's because that's where the food is, and that's where the trout are. They're working hard in those fast currents to be in a good spot to get that food. Now, in the wintertime, there is not a lot of food. It is not abundant. It's not everywhere. So the trout, they're smart. They're opportunistic fish. They're not going to sit in those ripples and burn energy all day looking for maybe a little bit of food here and there. They're going to move out into the slower moving water, some deeper pools, and they're going to wait for food that way. They still will get food. It's just going to be a little different. So they're not going to burn energy when there's no need to burn energy. They're not stupid fish. So with that being said, you got to kind of switch it up. You got to look for different spots on the river where the fish are holding, and they're probably pretty schooled up in the wintertime as well. So if you can find those holes, you might have some good luck. Now, a couple things when it comes to flies. This is going to be a little different from what you're used to. I love to throw dry flies. You still can throw dry flies. You can throw on a BWO, parachute. You can throw on any kind of smaller dry flies because the midges, they do hatch year round. You can get yourself into some midges, especially on a warmer summer day when they might start hatching, and you can catch them on a dry fly, which is super exciting. But for the most part, you're focusing on nymphing. So with that being said, we are going to look at a couple things that I would recommend, or a couple things that I'm going to be doing while on the water this winter. So, right off the bat, we've talked about it a little bit. We are going to get our midges out. Don't know if you can really see that. This is a purple zebra midge. Super tiny, super small, very effective. Again, they hatch year round, so they're the main source of the diet for the trout during the winter and any time really. Trout love midges. I just don't love fishing with them because it's hard to set the hook. It's such a small little hook. Scud, water bug, whatever you want to call it. They love to eat these. They're found in the water all the time. They don't actually hatch. They're just a water bug. Nasty looking little things. And these work very well too. I do like fishing with scuds when I get the opportunity. So midges and scuds. I don't think we got that midge to focus very well. Focus. Sorry guys, that's not cool. Can't see my midge whatsoever. No worries. So, the other thing is an egg. Why not? What an easy fly. You can throw these because the fish just spawned, the trout just spawned, which is why you can't fish them during those spawning months, but their eggs are still around. So the trout get used to seeing this in the water this time of the year, and they know it as a source of protein. So sure, throw it on. Why not? I never fish too much with these. I'm going to try them out. So those are the three big ones. You can always nymph too. Use your favorite nymphs, rainbow warriors, prince nymphs, Frenchies, whatever it may be. They still work. And last but not least, not last, I got two more for you. You can always throw on a streamer. I love streamer fishing. I really got into it this last year. This is just a muddler minnow. It's got a little movement in there. Thing is gnarly. I love tossing this around. Gonna want to rig up, something a little stronger on your fly rod if you're throwing some big streamers. Get yourself some 1X leader, tie this puppy on, and start sending some nukes. Plop it right on top of a fish, probably come out and strike. Hopefully, right? Okay. Last, every fly fisherman's favorite. Can you take a guess? Yeah, that's right. Squirmy wormy. A lot of people hate on the squirmy wormy. It's a good fly. It's easy. Fish love it. Looks like a worm. Why not? Tasty little snack. Worms are going to be in the rivers, streams, all the time. So trout sees this, they probably will take a little nibble. Especially like a stocked rainbow. They go crazy for squirmy wormies. So yeah, guys, that's the 3 to 4 to 5 big main flies that I will be using out on the water this winter. Midges, squirmy wormies, scuds, streamers when I'm getting really excited, eggs, and then I do have my little dry fly rod that I'll be bringing with me at all times, and on that's just a BWO parachute. So if I do see a midge hatch going on, that should serve the purpose of targeting those fish that are coming up to eat, which will be super fun in the wintertime. Alright guys, that's all I got for you. Tomorrow we are on the water. Get her at the cabin, back in the water. Cannot wait, guys. Thanks for watching. What's up, guys? It's Ketter at the cabin. We're back. Catch and release, open to Minnesota, guys. I'm so excited to get back out on the water. It's cold, 20 degrees, wind chilled, making it feel like 9 degrees, but we're out here. We're able to cast. We're gonna do it. I'm on a little brook trout stream, and hoping to hook into a few guys. Let's go, we're back. We're gonna move up. Coming in clutch, just do it. Get out and just do it. That's right, Nike. Thanks for making me come out today, because I wasn't feeling it. Then I looked at my glove, and it said, just do it. I said, all right, I'll do it then. Wow, that's a nice hole. Quiet down, Ketter, quiet down. Stupid tangles. All right. Come on. It's good to be out, but this is the fun part of winter fly fishing. Oh, guys, it is freezing out. I'm just stripping a little woolly bugger and got lucky. Pulled this brown. Hold on one second. Hey, buddy. Decent. All right, we gotta get you back, buddy. There you go. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Awesome fish. That's crazy. That's like a last second. It's cold and it's getting dark, and I was ready to get out of here, and I just threw it into some dead water. He was sitting where he should be, guys. Yes. All right, guys, this is just a really good example of winter fishing. Got some good heavy ripples here. I just casted out on the back side into that water that's not moving so much. There's rocks up there. He was tucked in right back on them rocks. I dropped the woolly bugger right on him, and he came right out and just destroyed it. So yeah, that's how you do it in the wintertime. Just how you draw it up. Come right off the fast moving water and find the trout. So fired up, that paid off. All right, guys, that wraps it up for today. I just had about an hour and a half on the river, not even, so it's nice to get out and catch some fish. So really fired up about that brown trout. I was ready to leave. I was frustrated and ready to get out of here. Cool little spot, guys. I actually never caught a fish here, so it feels good to do that, cross that off the list. All right, guys, I'm gonna get home. It feels like -2 degrees out here in Minnesota, so it's cold, but we're still doing it. So get out at the cabin, guys. Peace out.